We got a drilling session with my wife I'm actually going to be doing, and all three of our kiddos are going to be there. So we're going to see how this goes. My wife and I, we're actually going to be plugging in some times that her and I are going to be drilling together. Number one, because it's a fun date idea. Number two, it's a good excuse to do some jiu-jitsu. So, especially for my wife, she's been training 3 times a week now. She's been absolutely loving jiu-jitsu, having a lot of fun. Some past injuries she's had has actually been doing really well. So we're going to get some rounds in. We're going to get some practice, finishing out, working through this passing study that we've been doing. Kind of like that idea from close, medium, and far distance with the Guy Mendez, the Art of Jiu-Jitsu stuff that they have on BJJ Fanatics. It's actually been really good, really fun to work with the guys on it. They've been doing really well, and we're going to get some extra work in with my wife. She's requested to get some extra help and work with her triangle, which is going to be so easy and so fun. Generally, things like that, it's like 1 or 2 small tweaks, and it's ready to go. So we're on our way there right now. So we got to get to driving. By getting to drive, I mean the car's driving me, or Papa Elon is driving. Anyways, we got to get there. Let's go. Time to work. Lincoln, you ready to drill? Quinn? There she is. You ready to drill? That means yes. Nope. Far distance. Remember secrets? Secret. I want to feel pressure just like down. My hips are that way.
Grip on the collar. Good. Up on your toes. Good job.
Try to have your feet and move towards the hips.
Even though he's still let him play with the remote or something.
So, you don't have any problem getting here, right? Where's your grip normally? Do you have it down here? Okay, I would have it really focus on making sure that it's up near the collarbone. If I have it here, posture up. It's much more difficult for me to control your posture. If I'm up towards the collarbone, it's easier for me to anchor down my elbow.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Then with collar sleeve as well, there's like 2 kinds of collar sleeve you really need to think about. It's your knee out, which is this knee. It's on the outside of this arm. And the other way is if the knee's on the inside. The knee's on the inside, right, where you have both. I want to make sure I'm always controlling the sleeve and keeping it engaged. If anybody ever grabs my pants, like make a good pants grip, yes. I'm just not going to let them hold this. I'm always going to make a good grip. And what I'm going to do, I want you to let go at the last second because it's going to hurt your grip. But if you want to hold it one time just so you can feel it, that's fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my foot past here, but it's got to go past the hip. And I'm immediately coming back to the ASIS, the front bony part of the hip. And I want to have my knee just behind the elbow if I can. And if this arm is straight, then immediately I'm just going to lift my hips to the air, shoot through for the triangle immediately. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So if someone grabs the pants, so grab the pants, I'm immediately, once I'm going to have the collar sleeve, keeping the grip, I'm going to pull and kick off. They're not going to hold on. But this foot, as it extends, has to come right back to the ASIS. Then I'm lifting my hips up. This leg's going over, and so is the other one to lock up the triangle. Okay, so there's 2 we're going to play with. We're going to play with that one. And then we're going to play with, if they get a grip on your collar, how to break that with the knee on the inside, shoot for the triangle. It's super easy to do. Okay? I'm going to get a grip on your pants. Good. Keep it past my hip. Yes! Nice. Now lift your hips in the air. Throw your hip. Yes.
Down.
You want to hold your pants? Yeah. Good. Yes. Yes, here. Now immediately lift your hips in the air. Not bad. Cut the angle. But when you cut the angle, do it again. Relax. When you cut the angle, you see how far this is?
Yeah.
Because this arm's going to come out. So, it's not bad. Better. Yeah. Keep your knee pinched. Yes. So I found that the knee on the inside is really the easier of the two to kind of catch. Really because you can transition to the omoplata super easy. So let's say they have a good grip on my collar. Okay? And it's just could be here or it's really like a set for collar seat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this knee on the inside and I'm gonna put pressure on this elbow joint. And I'm gonna push and break it. As I break this grip, I'm gonna push this hand under my leg. Now this can't make a grip anymore. But what's great with this knee on the inside is that I can shoot this leg through and I can start to look for an omoplata. Or what I like to do is as this leg goes through, I'm gonna curl down, lifting my hips up, and then this leg is just gonna shoot over the back. And then from here, you just set up your triangle.
Yeah.
Okay? Also,
I've never been taught an omoplata before. Like I've seen it a lot, but.
so we could go over that. Let's spend a little bit more time on the triangle. But as I have this, stand back up. Okay. Grab the collar. Your collar grip is on the inside. I'm gonna break the grip, push it under. As I push it under, I'm gonna put tension into you, and I'm gonna pull. Then I'm gonna shoot my feet past. Okay? As I do that, my feet are gonna go past. I'm gonna curl my heels down. I really wanna make sure that my left heel is on top of my right, because that's gonna help curl and control your posture. But the biggest thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my hamstring connected to your neck, and this leg, I want to connect it here. Because now I have your shoulder and your head trapped. So I have the option of turning it this way and do the omoplata, or I could continue to chase for the triangle, which is what we're gonna focus on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna keep my knees pinched, but I'm gonna bring my leg over your shoulder. If you have the flexibility to. If you don't, it's not a big deal. You're gonna reach up, grab your shin. I'm gonna pull it up as best I can. I can't lock it, so my foot goes to the hip. I'm gonna cut the angle. But I still have my knee pinched in so you can't escape this arm. So I'm here, I'm going over, and now you can finish your triangle. You don't always have to pass this leg over, like you're here. I feel like I can finish it, but it does help when you're over, push behind the head. But it helps a lot if you remember not to view the triangle as like a submission, but more of like a guard in the position that you're trying to play. Because you can still sweep the arm up on top. You can attack arm bars. Like if you catch your elbow right, you can attack an Americana at the right angle. There's a lot of little submissions you can do from there as well. So it's not just the choke that's available.
Yeah.
You want to do that one?
Yep.
This is one I like to do a lot. Like requires zero athleticism. 2 over 2. Okay. All right, ready? Go back.
They're destroyed over there.
Let me do it. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sleeve. Yep. I got a good grip on this collar here. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah, not that. No, stuff this hand under your leg. Like no, not that. Yeah. Here, now you're gonna shoot your. This foot has to be on my shoulder for collar sleeve. Remember?
Oh.
Yes. Now you're gonna shoot it past.
Pass up?
Yeah, past up.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you see it. Now you just lock up the triangle and work to finish it.
What?
There you go. You set it. Your head goes that way, your hips go that way. Yeah. Okay, up. So like this. So you're shooting your foot past my shoulder, other foot is going past my head. Because all you're trying to do is you're trying to find a way to catch my head and my arm.
Yep. Nope.
Yes, looking under. Immediately shoot your feet past her. Yes.
Those feel way better. Like just the angles are better and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that again.
Okay.
One more time.
Bring it back. Break the grip. No.
You
trying to like go like up too high. It's here, and then you're shooting immediately past.
Okay.
Yeah. Grip, head under your leg. Shoot the two pads at the same time. Gotta do the same time. So you're shooting your feet past them through. Okay, so we finished up drilling, and yeah, I think it went good. Did it go good? I think it went good. We got this little gremlin behind her. It was a little grumpy. This one's a little extra crazy. And that one, well, he's just drinking his bottle. But we got some good work in, got some good drills. But now it's time to go home and chill for a little bit. And then we got class tonight. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you clicking on the video, watching some of the content. We're going to continue to post more videos like these, along with some of the other sparring rounds that we have. Who knows? Maybe some fun little techniques that I like doing. But we're going to continue to get those posted. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like, comment. If you're watching this, I want to hear from you. Okay? Comment in the comments. Goodbye.